Alright, second part of this video about the Ableton operator bassline is I will just show a few different bass placements that are cool to do. This is what it was at the end of the last video. Okay, I was quite happy with that result. And then just, how to place the notes, like we have this sort of straight groove now. It's like, don't put the first note over the kick unless you know what you do. Okay, it's totally possible, but I will explain a bit later. This involves some multi-band sidechaining, I would say. Or, it's a usual technique. You have the kick here on the first beat, on each beat, and then 3/16, like straight bass, like that. And one good one is also like this, which is more, I can call it the horse riding kind of thing. Okay, then of course something that I haven't shown is like we can introduce some melody grooves. Let's take one we used to do back then quite a lot, is maybe 1 octave up for the middle one. I don't know, some full-on techniques, or maybe somewhere around here. And then I would start like this, and then maybe do something like that here. And I don't know, it's just also something to explore. It's cool grooves you can do, but there is no rule of like where you should put what note. Okay, that's some cool stuff. Then of course you can mix, putting 3, then 2. And of course, I don't know how it will react with longer notes here because of my envelopes. My envelopes, they shorten the sound pretty quick, right? Even if I sustain my note. So if you want longer notes, you have to go play. Let me just do this longer one here, duplicate that. And if I want these notes to be longer, I will totally have to play with my envelopes again here. So the filter and this one. Put the sustain up, I guess. Put this one up too. Alright, because what I was doing before, it was giving it a shorter sound like that. Okay, so I want longer notes, but I need to, fine-tune my envelopes a little bit to give, to let the sound stay with the sustain. Okay, now this will maybe make me change my filter. I don't like offbeat bass lines like this too much. Every now and then I will put them, but it sounds a bit stupid to me. But yeah, it's there. We can use it also. It's one technique. And then I think the last one I want to show is triplets. Let me just put, yeah. I will keep the sound like this for now. Triplets, so to put triplets on a Ableton grid, you see now it's divided by 4 for each beat, and then you have to right click here and select triplet grid, which is Control 3 as a shortcut. Control 3 changes from, 16s and triplet. So we have 6 now, right? So triplet will be more like 1, 2, 3. Or you can change the size of the grid here, maybe to medium, no, maybe to wide. No, so yeah, it depends on the zoom also, like it's adaptive grid. If you want it fixed, then it will be 1/4, no, 1/8, come here, 1/8. Yeah, so this is exactly the size that I want as triplet, and it will do this. Before playing, I will just turn off the drums, because my drums are not made into triplets, so it's not gonna work well together, the bass in triplet and the drums on 16s. So I stop this one. And there you go. And then that's the same technique, the sound hasn't changed. So you have, tweak a little bit, envelope, the filter, the filter, yeah, or the filter itself. Then the filter envelope to get different results. And I don't believe I have any triplet drum loop because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing triplet so much. So let me solo and okay, I will use that loop to make a triplet out of it, like a bit of a quickly made kind of wop thing. So if I divide this one, should be like this. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to, is that even possible actually? I would have to mute one. If I put this into triplet grid and change this to medium. Let's see, I'm going to have this extra little sound because I'm trying to put 4 elements into 3. Or maybe I will do like this, gonna give a different groove. And I'm not going to use the end part of it. Okay, like this one more. I'll get there, give me a second, sorry. So, you know, you understand what I'm doing, right? So I'm actually converting a drum loop that has 4 elements, each 16. I mean, in one beat, there is an element each 16. I'm trying to convert that into triplets, so that is 3 elements now. But the snares are not going to be placed at the same position, so it's going to be giving a bit of a weird groove, I'm sure. Let's try it though. Okay. Okay, this one is not meant to be here, so I have to change that again. Here, and here we go, I think. Not too bad. So I can have my drum loop that goes together with my triplet bass. Actually, we'll put it here next to it. And that's how you do basic triplet bass lines with operator. Okay, short one here again. So I'm going to show a little bit of a different type of bass in the next video. See you in a bit.